great Friday evening. Let me get my earbuds in. How's everybody doing? What a day. Hey guys, I'm Jennifer Bell and I'm hopping on real fast because y'all, it's been a day. Even my hair is like, it's really been a day. The other day I made a confession and about what I had to quit. But let me tell you, when you speak out of your mouth, just know that there is something that's going to test exactly what you spoke. As you're hopping on, y'all let me know where you're watching from. I hope that your evening is going well. It's a beautiful Friday night here in North Texas. And once again, I'm Jennifer Bell. Hey, Kirsten, there's my baby, always supporting. Let me tell you about this day. It was a boo-yay kind of day. Started off with getting the groceries going, and I'm going to tell you why I chose joy in spite of. Have you ever had one of those days where you thought, or you may have even said, what else could happen? I mean, what else could seriously happen today? That was my day. And I call this live a boo-yay kind of day because boo, it happened, but yay, I chose joy. And I came out of it. So I just want to tell you about this crazy day. Going shopping, getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday. How many of you guys are going to have a party at your house for Super Bowl Sunday? Well, it's going to be at my house. Just a couple of friends going to come over. And so I'm getting my groceries and pack my car. Then my light comes on that all four of my tires, the tire pressure was low. No problem. On my way home, I'm just going to slip right into my little, it's called All American Lube or something, and let them pump up my tires. My groceries are all in the back. Get there. The guy is pumping up my tires, y'all. And one of them, he says, hey, you have like a slit in your tire, meaning the more he was pumping it in, the more the air was coming out. Okay, no problem. So I call the car place and I'm like, hey, this is happening. Send out a car. What are y'all going to do? Oh, you need to call your roadside assistance. So I'm like, no problem. I got my groceries in the car. Long story short, they say that it's going to be over an hour before someone can come and tow your car to the dealership to get a new tire, et cetera, et cetera. I've got groceries in the car. I'm talking perishables, milk, stuff that's going to, spoil. And I look over to my left and who was there? This is my boo-yay moment, guys. My neighbor in her van getting her oil changed. And I said, hey, called her name. Are you going home? Long story short, she goes, if they haven't come to pick up your car before I leave, hey, I'll just take you home. Guys, I was 2 minutes from my house and they advised me not to drive my car, even just that little bit. So I said, okay. Long story short, I keep saying that because it was just one thing after the next. But I'm going to tell you about this little thing called Black Label, mood support. I'm choosing joy, guys, because think it not strange when these things come upon you, especially when you have spoken the word over your life. You have declared some things, you have confessed some things, and the very next day, those things are being challenged. So they were taking so long. She said, okay, we took all of my groceries out of my car, put them in her car. We drive home. And guess what? I grabbed this garage door opener from my car and I'm pushing it to open my garage. Y'all, it wasn't coming up. I'm like, what the world? My garage door opener is programmed to my car. I'm not in my car. That garage door opener was for someone else's house, right? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll just go through the front door, unlock the door, get my groceries out. Yeah. When you don't go through your front door and you have that double lock up there, yeah. So I couldn't even get in the house. No problem. I'm still choosing joy, right? So we take all of my groceries and we put them in my neighbor's garage and her deep freeze. She had room in her deep freezer and even in her refrigerator for my vegetables. Y'all, this is where I'm getting at. See, none of this took God by surprise, right? And I'm giving God praise for this because it could have been that my neighbor wasn't home. I don't know all my neighbors. You guys know all your neighbors? Do you trust all your neighbors? she just happened to be there. But let me tell you, I promise you, this gets really exciting. So she takes me back up there, and I'm waiting for the tow truck to come and tow my car. They call me and say, it's going to be another hour. I'm like, okay. So I thought I'll sit in my car, I'll do some work. Then my husband calls. He comes home to unlock the door. We go home and get all our groceries from our next door neighbor and put in our house, etc., etc. Then I started to think, my neighbor said, you know what? I passed this, and I thought, I'll come back and get an oil change. Now let me show you what a blessing is, right? I'm going to come back and get my oil change later. So she went to run a different errand, came back, and she happened to be at the same place getting her oil change where I pulled in to get my tire pressure adjusted. No, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in accidents. I believe in the favor of God, right? So that was one thing. Second thing, y'all, a lot of you guys know my daughter had an accident on last Friday. She's fine. Car was totaled. We're thankful. And I thought, I could have been driving on that freeway, because what it was, there was a slit in my tire, and it could have done a lot of things. So I'm thankful. Boo, it happened, but yay, I have a praise. The next thing is the fact that they came to tow the car. Of course, I have a loaner car now, but the more I thought about it, I chose joy. Y'all, we're going to go through things in life that's going to catch us off guard. It's called life. The way we respond to it makes the difference. I smile, because what can you do anyway? So when I say a boo yay moment, boo, it happened, but yay, look at all the blessings around. My neighbor was there. The car, the tire didn't roll off on the freeway, or, I was able to get my groceries in. If you have a loaner car, there's just so much to be thankful for. And remember, when you speak, especially when you speak those bold prayers, those bold statements, those bold declarations over your life and over your destiny, like I did just yesterday, you have to expect these things to happen. That's why it's a boo yay moment for me, because I know on the other side of what I'm going through, I get excited, y'all, because you're not going to stop me, devil. You're not going to block me. And you're not going to deter me from everything that God has for me. I'm coming after it. And I'm going to be relentless in the pursuit of things that God has. So this day was a day. And I will say, this little sticker right here, it's called our Black Label. It helps with mood support. Doesn't take away the stress. But when I tell you, it was like water rolling off a duck's back. The next thing they said, and then the next thing, oh, it's going to be another hour. Oh, you have to wait. We don't know if we have a car for you. Oh, I said, okay, no problem. So y'all be encouraged when things come, because things will come. God did not say he was going to, that we're going to be, immune to life's issues and things and troubles. He said he'll never leave us or forsake us, right? And I just want to encourage someone, as I always try to do when I come on here. Whatever God has promised you, whatever you're facing, it's not how you go down. It's how you get back up. Get up. Be relentless. Don't stay down. Get around the eagles. Remember, the eagles soar up here. Don't stay down there in the chicken coop. What does the chicken do? Their heads are always down, poking down. Eagles soar high. So surround yourself with positivity. Remind yourself what God has done for you in the past, if you need to do that, to move forward and get through this, whatever you're going through. So I just wanted to share my boo yay day. I tell you, it was one thing after the next, and I really just started laughing, because I recognized what I spoke and declared over my life just yesterday. And here comes this enemy trying to knock me up. No, you can't. You can't. I'm relentless. Relentless. You want to know more information about this little thing right here called Black Label? You want to message me. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's my third step of the 3 steps that I do every day. So that's a whole nother thing. Have an amazing rest of y'all's Friday. I will be back. My plan is to be back tomorrow morning with a special guest. Y'all, you want to stay tuned. You want to stay tuned. You want to hear this tomorrow. Have an amazing Friday night and choose joy. No matter what you're going through, choose joy. Have a great one, y'all.